Idaho in Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies. The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Utah State's offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
To the air, it's Barnes. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kick. Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close. So Boise State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football.
He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, Dave?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On the double. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down play from the gun. got it. And he will score. Touchdown Broncos. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Finds his man. It's Thompson. All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jacobs. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. It's Barnes. Going for 6. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Running behind that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Fights off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. He's got it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This Utah State offense has it going. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. On the run, it's Sherrod. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wagner. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had...
Oh, it's on the ground! High ball! And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. I don't know if it... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Wiggles free. Rushes on him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick handoff. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quarterback moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love... A long drive together here as they start from their own... They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Barnes. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jacobs. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half.
Utah State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's at touchdown Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is
picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Broncos! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he added the extra point.
31, Utah State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.